Okay, this is the road we just cleared. So we worked on this road this morning, probably about 5 hours. We worked on it the other day, maybe 3 hours, if that. So it was quite a bit of work. Me and Trina, she's the forester. Doesn't really seem that hard, the forestry, to do it, but I don't think they really want to. They got too much to cover. So we came up last night. What time, babe? 8? 8 o'clock. Spent the night. Woke up this morning, hiked out some other road that's on the map. It's completely covered up. Got some really cool camp spots on it, but it doesn't actually have a Forest Service number on it. So we figure we better not mess with that, but this road right here actually has a Forest Service number. So yeah, I mean, they put signs up, these little orange diamonds and stuff, and they couldn't clear it, so they just called it a snowmobile road, and that's it's most difficult snowmobile road now. So that's how they're utilizing the road. But anyhow, we found some cool places to camp on it, so we started opening it. Last night we got to our first spot that we'd opened, and there was people there of a certain descent from Asia. And anyhow, we're eating lunch today. We see this doe running all crazy, panting and everything. I think we all know what happened to his buddy. Kind of sucks. So we just decided to open the whole damn road so they don't have nowhere to hide and poach. So anyhow, here we go. We weren't gonna open it all the way. We're just gonna make a couple of, extra options to camp off of. But we were up here last year, and some old boy in a Jeep drives up, and he says, hey, this road used to be open. I haven't seen this road open in like 5 years. So we're like, huh, wow. So we started hiking around and figured out that this road actually goes all the way out to the Sherman Jeep Road. And yeah, so we're coming into a little area right here. There's actually a little stringer and a little spring right here. Kind of cool, puts out. It actually is right now, as wet as the year was, it's putting out a lot of water. Like you could fill probably a 3-inch pipe with it right now, but I don't think it stays that way. Anyhow, yeah, we were glad to get up to this point, because as we started on down, it got pretty gnarly. There was a lot of big trees down here. So yeah, this road, there's actually a sign that says street legal vehicles only when you're entering into here. So like, this used to be a road that wasn't for motorcycles or anything. This was just like for highway vehicles. Kind of interesting. Got anything to say about it? Trina was taking pictures of the bees and the hummingbirds and all of her flowers. So yeah, we're almost down this little spot here. But yeah, we're actually pulling our camp trailer up through here and doing the work pulling our camp trailer this morning because we didn't really want to leave it. So
It's really pretty down here.
yeah. So anyhow, we come up and do this kind of work with Trailblazers, and they actually adopt the Sherman Jeep Road, but all the little spur roads around it, they don't really have the time to do, so we just kind of come back on our own and did it. So we're up here doing work on a wood cutting permit. So we didn't really take any wood, but as long as we follow the times of day and the hours to work with the chainsaw up here, we're legal. But, you know, I've consulted with the local ranger on that. So if we could come back and get any of this wood we want on our permit, but in a Jeep, I don't really have room for that. But here's where we did some pretty good work this morning. There's some pretty good trees. So yeah, we aired down our tires, not necessarily because it's so, you know, rough or anything, but all these sticks, you want your tires as flat as they can be so you're not puncturing tires on all this. Tires cost too much to be poking holes in when you're just out playing around. So we camped in this little area last night because someone had our spot, our normal spot, so it was all right. But here's where we started today, and we had done most of this work the day last time we were up here, so we're about down to our old camping spot.
This is what we cleared last night, right?
Yeah, I cleared this right here this morning. I just, while you were cooking breakfast, I came down and knocked this out.
Oh, we cleared some out last night, though, to get our camping spot.
Yeah, we did maybe do some work there to make it to the camp spot, but here's where we were at last time. Got that big old, got a video of cutting this tree and rolling it out of the way. It was pretty tricky tree to get out of the way there. So anyhow, this tree here, it's just rotten. I mean, it could have been cut, but it's so rotten, we just said screw it, let's drive over it. Can't make it too easy for everybody else. We'll have a bunch of minivans and everything else up in here throwing their toilet paper and their diapers everywhere. Kind of sucks. The public is not really that cool about being in the mountains anymore. Maybe we'll come down here and find our Hmong buddies poaching a deer and cleaning her up and hauling her out. We'll see what we run into here. Awful suspicious, that doe we seen. Single doe running like hell, panting uphill. Away from what? A boogeyman or something? So yeah, it's a thing. Up and So we were eating lunch when we seen that doe, and yeah, now they're long gone. I'm gonna stop here and look around. Maybe I'll see a gut pile. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
Sure they.
At least they didn't leave a bunch of trash, which is kind of nice. We'll see about their campfire here and put some water on it. And out. See it.